Hey, what is up, guys? We're back with another episode of What the Real Podcast. I'm your host, Darnell.
And I'm Brittany.
So, guys, make sure you follow us on all those apps out there, those podcast apps, and you give us, how many stars to give us?
5 stars, guys.
Yeah, make sure you rate us. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/cinemacritics. Make sure you give us an email. What's our email?
Podcast, whatthereal@gmail.com.
Yes.
That's podcast, whatthereal@gmail.com.
Yes, make sure you email us any comments and all that, suggestions, all that stuff, and we'll definitely email you back.
Yes, we definitely want to hear from you, I promise.
Yeah.
We don't care what it is. We want to hear about it.
Yeah, make sure you do that. So what are we doing today?
Today we're going to do our top 10 sitcoms.
Yes. For me, I think the golden age of sitcoms, it was like the 80s and 90s, was kind of like that golden age where everyone was watching them. It was a lot of good stuff coming out. I don't know about your list, but my list, literally none of these shows are actually active. They're all canceled. So all my stuff is a little bit older.
Okay.
Yeah. So what about yours?
I got like a mixture.
Okay.
So you'll see.
Now, did you define what a sitcom was, or I was trying to figure out, all right, was this considered a sitcom, or, you know?
Well, okay. So I asked my boyfriend what he said it was, and he's like, situational comedy.
Mm.
And I go, and then he says it's nothing animated.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure it's live action. Make sure it's that. So I just went along with it. I thought of shows that I watch, that I still watch on TV, that they do reruns of. And then I Googled other sitcoms because I had problems thinking of it. I realized I don't watch as much sitcoms, really. I realized I watch the same things over and over again, which I really got to break that habit.
Yeah.
What about you?
So at first, I was trying to think like maybe episodic. So the show had to be episodic. So every episode had to be something different. Mm-hmm. It can follow, a bigger thing, but each episode different. I was thinking, all right, maybe a TV audience, but I was like, that's not too much. That's not really, because some sitcoms don't have a TV audience.
Yeah, that's true. But
it's funny that the ones that made my list, I believe all of them actually have an audience.
Okay.
But some that didn't make my list, but I wrote down, some of them didn't have an audience, and it was still episodic, but it just didn't make the list. That's all. So
okay.
We'll see. All
right. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first.
All right.
So my number 10 is the Steve Harvey Show.
You've never
seen it.
I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
You heard of it? Okay. Stars Steve Harvey. He is like a jazz musician. He was part of a band or whatever, and he becomes a music teacher. Mm-hmm. So he's like teaching these, like these ragtag, group of kids. They're not all that smart,
Yeah.
I think one of the kids' name is like Bullet Head or something. Bullet Head. That's dude Romeo. There's a couple other kids. Really funny show. It didn't have too many seasons, but I remember it was really funny. I used to watch it a lot when it came on. Just sucks one of the cast members actually was killed, I don't know if they stopped the show when he died, but it's like very close.
Oh wow.
So but yeah, Steve Harvey Show is really funny. Steve Harvey's a pretty funny guy. This is like almost peak. This is when he started getting popular. Okay. And then a few years he kind of peaked, but I mean he's still doing pretty good now. It's just a different type of thing.
Show, what's that show with the game show? Family Feud.
Family Feud.
That's it. Family Feud.
Yes, Family Feud.
Yes, he still does that because I watched that. Wow, I can't believe I couldn't get that.
I know.
Woo!
Wow. Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 10. Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
My number 10 is Tacoma FD.
Tacoma FD. Is that the? Oh, okay. I never watched it, but I know what you're talking
The
about.
firefighters.
Yeah, the firefighter. Yeah.
It just follows the group of firefighters, and they have all these crazy things that happen. Like
Mm,
the one episode, they have to like do fire school over again, so they
mm,
sent this guy there to help them out, and they put him through all these tests that are like impossible to do. Like you're required to be able to do them, but he sets
mm.
the time frame or whatever it is as impossible. And he's like, no, you can't stop until you do it. And it's just funny things that they follow through with the show. And they
Yeah.
get a female firefighter, and then they make jokes. And then she makes up this fake place like, oh, I can report you to this. I forget what it's called. If you make anything related to female stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm going to be good now.
All right. So, my number 9, Malcolm in the Middle.
Ah,
Yes.
that show I do know.
Yes. Um, really good. Bryan Cranston, before like he kind of blew up. That pretty much was just. It wasn't his first thing, but that's when like people started really liking him.
Yeah.
Um, freaking like it's pretty much just about a poor family and how they like obviously it's about Malcolm. He's the middle child and how he dealt with his brothers and stuff like that. But it's literally about the whole family and how they're
Yeah.
kind of poor, but they freaking do what it takes just to get by.
Mm-hmm.
And like each family member has their own little thing. I forgot their names. Dewey, I think, is one.
Don't ask me.
I think Dewey is the youngest one.
I haven't seen that show in years.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while either, but I used to watch it a lot. And then the friend, oh, what's his name? I forgot the friend's name, but the one in the wheelchair that always had breathing problems.
Oh,
I forgot his name. It's so funny though. That show is hilarious. I used to watch that show a lot.
that's a good one.
It's a good one though. Yeah.
Yeah. My number 9 is Modern Family.
Modern Family. Okay. I know the show. Never watched it. So.
It's pretty good. I
Oh.
like the guy Phil. He's the dad of the the family. Well, it pretty much follows like a family, but like there's like separate family units. Like it follows Claire's dad and his wife and child. Like
Mhm.
they're a separate full family, and then follows her brother and his husband and their daughter. Like so
Yeah.
there's like 3 family units. They follow each different stories and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's pretty good. It's funny. Phil is the best character, and the dad, he's the best character in the show, I
Yeah.
think. And Sofia Vergara is in it.
Yeah.
She does her obnoxious
Her
yelling.
voice. Yeah. Her voice.
What?
No, I do know the show. I've seen like clips of it, but I never actually sat down and watched like a whole episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
So,
not for everyone though.
yeah. Yeah. It seemed the parts I seen were funny. So,
Yeah.
like, isn't there like one of the guys is gay, right, or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her brother.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
married to a guy named Cam.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely seen clips of the show. The part, like I said, the parts I seen were funny. So I think it's just something I never watched, but yeah.
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 It's a good show. I
Yeah.
mean, if you got time, try it out.
Yeah. All right. Number 8, right?
Yep.
My number 8 is the show I found out you've never seen before. Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Oh man, the freaking group of kids just, at school. One's like one's a cheerleader, one's a nerd, one's a jock, one's like the drama girl, like she goes, the drama class and all that stuff. And then what's his name? Jeez, I can't remember his name. The main character, he's like a I don't know what you would call him. He's just like he tries to get all the girls, right?
Okay.
But it's hilarious. It's crazy that the first season was like the teacher. There was a teacher in the first season, and she was like the main character. But they kind of like kicked her off the show, and then it's all about like the kids. And it's a fun show. A lot of it's 90s, very very 90s show.
Okay.
Like just dealing with just weird stuff. It's pretty funny. It did get serious at times. Like there was this episode where they fought each other. There was an episode with I forgot the girl's name, but she was like high on like drugs or something like that.
Oh, wow.
I think something she was high. I think, was it some kind of uppers she took to like prepare for. She had to stay up or something to prepare for some kind of test or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it gets serious, so it's really good. Good cast as well, and just can't say much about more about say about how good it is, and you definitely need to watch Saved by the Bell. And it has a great theme song.
I will. Maybe if it's on one of the streaming platforms,
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'm sure it's on there. But yeah, Saved by the Bell, awesome show. Yeah, definitely check it out.
Okay, I will. My number 8 is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, now I've heard really, really good things about this show, and I've been planning to watch it. I just never got a chance to watch it.
So, like, my boyfriend watches the show all the time. Like, all the time. He'll rewatch the seasons over. If he's in the mood to watch nothing else, he'll just play this. So, like, I've grown to start liking it. And, like, each episode is different. And, like, one episode was taken in one shot. But, like, they're moving around all over the place. But it's all in one shot. It was pretty cool how they did it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's on my list. The cast is really good.
Yeah, the cast is really good.
I've seen a lot of funny clips from it, but I never watched it.
Yeah, like one of the episodes, like this guy was so they found a lottery ticket on the ground and they got a lawyer because they were trying to figure out who gets the lottery ticket, and they were all going through their story on why they deserve it. And they agreed that this one guy deserved it, and he came in with his invention, and it had a dildo strapped to the bike, and it would power up as you're riding the bike.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's definitely not kid friendly.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely not. Eventually, like, so many people told me, hey, you gotta watch the show. Oh, you seen Sunny? Oh, Always Sunny? Nope, I haven't seen it. Oh my God, you gotta watch it.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it. I really am.
I've been planning to see it, just never got a chance to. So right now I'm currently watching House. That'll probably be the next show I'm watching.
I'm actually watching You got me into watching House.
Oh,
I'm
really?
almost on season 2.
Yeah, I'm on season 3 now, so I'm, going through House, and then I'll probably watch Always Sunny.
Yeah.
That'll be the next show I watch. All right. So what was that?
We're on number 7 now.
Number 7. My number 7, Family Matters.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Freaking Steve Urkel. You can't beat that.
You love Steve Urkel. Well, everyone loves Steve Urkel.
Everybody loves Steve Urkel. Even though they had problems with the show because of that. Like, I heard there were, what's the guy's name who plays the father? Heard there were problems with it at some point. That was the reason why it got canceled, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know
Where,
that.
like, they kind of felt like, so pretty much the show is about the family.
Yeah.
But then Steve Urkel came, and then, like, he's so popular. Now the show is about Steve Urkel,
Yeah.
So that kind of threw some issues with the show. But either way, Family Matters is really good. Funny. There's so many funny moments in that show.
Yeah.
Like, you see what?
I remember watching it with my mom.
Yeah. What was it? TGIF, right? Was that part of TGIF? Family Matters? I think so.
I remember.
Do you remember TGIF?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I haven't seen Family Matters in it's been a minute.
So TGIF was like a block of TV shows that came on Friday nights. Thank God it's Friday for TGIF. It was just a block of shows that came on, and Family Matters is one of the shows. I can't remember the other shows that was part of TGIF. But yeah, I forget you're a little bit younger than me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But
Can't
yeah,
help that.
Yeah. But Family Matters is really good. Urkel, there's so many good moments with Urkel when he switched, like, he got the personality changes where he was not Steve Urkel more, he was Steven Urkel or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the Urkel dance and all that stuff. There's so many good Urkel episodes.
Yeah.
Steve Urkel is just really good. But yeah, Steve Urkel, that is my number 7. Awesome show.
Nice. My number 7 is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Good show. I watched like half of the first season, and then something happened. I couldn't finish it, but it's a really good show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very funny. definitely very funny.
Those cops are crazy.
Yeah. It's just like over the top, like police department, right? I'm trying.
Yeah. And
But,
it's just the ways he figures out how to solve cases.
mhm.
You're like, that wouldn't go for nowadays compared to the way that he does them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a funny show. You got to get into it. It's something if you're like bored and you have nothing to watch, you put
Mhm.
this show on. You're like, I want a good laugh. And you put this on and you watch it. My boyfriend's like 2 seasons in and he just started watching it already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. That's something I always wanted to get back into as well. I remember when it first came out, I started watching it because I think I was big into Lonely Island at that time when it first came out. You know, Lonely Island. The group. This what's the dude's name from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I don't know
From
his
Saturday
name.
Night Live.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
So he has a rap group called The Lonely Island.
Oh.
Yeah, him and 2 other guys from SNL. They have like 3 or 4 albums out already. Like it's
Oh.
funny.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's funny.
Very interesting.
I'm gonna have to play you a couple songs. It's really funny though. But yeah, when I was listening to their music, I was like, oh, they got a show. He's in it. I think his name Adam something, right? I don't know.
I don't remember, to be truthful.
But yeah, I have to get back into it though. Yeah. Eventually I'll watch it. Maybe after Always Sunny. We'll watch in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Number 6, right?
Yep.
My number 6 is Married with Children.
That is I can't believe that didn't even make my list. That is such a good show. Yes. Oh my gosh.
The Bundys. Oh, it's so good. Freaking Al Bundy, the shoe salesman.
Yeah.
And with Kelly and Bud and Peggy. Just a great show. And then you have Darcy and I forgot her husband.
Yeah. I don't remember his name. But that's such a good show.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Such a good show. So many good moments. Even the dog. I forgot the dog's name, but he like kind of you can hear his thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
Just so many moments, and the show was running for a long time.
Yeah.
And such a good show. So many good moments in the show. It's just really good. Like it's just the premises is just about almost same thing with Malcolm in the Middle. It's just they're kind of a poor family.
Yeah.
You know, and they're just, doing what you got to do. And it's just so good. It's so funny. What's his face? Ed O'Neill, right? That's his name? Ed O'Neill?
Yeah.
He's in
Modern
Family.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's good. Christina Applegate, that's pretty much her, kind of blew her up in her career.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Gotcha on that one.
Yep.
My number 6 is My Name is Earl.
Oh, that's a good one. I completely forgot about that show. That's definitely good.
That popped into my mind out of the middle of nowhere. I was just like, My Name is Earl. I was like, yes, My Name is Earl. That's a good one. Yeah, he wins the lottery and then he's like, I have to fix every wrong that I've done to people.
Yeah.
So he made a list of like 300 things, something like that.
Something like that. He has a big list.
It's a big list and he has to fix the thing he did wrong to this individual somehow, some way with the money that he won from winning the lottery.
Yeah, and it's just a hilarious show. Really good show. I completely forgot about that. Like I should have had that. It should have been written down as part of, I don't know if it would have made my list, but I used to love watching that show. It was a good one.
It's a good one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Number 5. My number 5 is the Wayans Brothers. I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
No, I've never seen it.
So Shawn Wayans and Marlon Wayans, they had a TV show, and it's just about them. They're brothers. They're happy and they're singing and they're colored. Nope, never seen that.
No.
Hilarious show. Stars those two. There's Witherspoon. You haven't seen Friday, have you?
No.
Oh man. The grandfather from Friday. He's in it. There's a couple other people in it, but it's just hilarious. It's like the Wayans brothers are just super funny and they had a good show. And then it just sucks they got canceled. Like they only had a few seasons, and they didn't like get a final episode type. You know, they kind of
Okay.
just cut them off. But it's such a good show, such underrated show that a lot of people don't talk about. But Wayne's Brother, I used to just watch it every time it came on, watching it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just so good. It's so hilarious, and it's just so many funny moments in there. I have so many favorite episodes watching that thing, and I love Wayne's Brothers. It's so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that one out too. There's so much stuff I have to check out. I
Yeah.
don't know when I'm gonna have the time to do it.
All right.
All right, my number 5 is Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon. Okay. I've never watched Young Sheldon, and I've seen clips of
The kid who plays Sheldon
Mm.
Cooper in it is really
it's
good.
really good.
Like
Yeah.
he is phenomenal at his job. They like made him do like a 2-page monologue for
Mm.
like his audition, and they're like, "That's the guy, that's the kid right there that I want to play him."
Oh,
He is
nice.
so good at it. It's just you could tell he's a Sheldon Cooper.
That's good. Yeah, I've seen that was coming out. I didn't know if it was good or not, but yeah, it's good that kid does a good job, especially when it comes to TV shows about a kid and he has to have good acting chops to make it work.
Yeah, and he's like brilliant, so he says like all these smart things, and like
Mm.
they're not like short things, like saying these
Uh.
smart big words and stuff like that. I'm like, I would never be able to do that.
Right. Oh no, that's pretty cool. That means you watched what's the other what's
Big Bang.
Big Bang there. So that's probably on your list then, right?
Uh,
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. But they came out with another spin-off to Young Sheldon and the Big Bang Theory. It's called George and Mandy's Big Wedding or something like that.
Mm,
But it's not that good. I started
No.
watching it. It's just
no.
no, I couldn't
Yeah.
even finish the first episode.
Can't have too many spinoffs, then yeah, it just don't work.
Yeah, no.
Get away with one spinoff and get away with it, but try to do another spinoff, don't work.
Yeah. Don't work like that. No way, Jose.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 4.
Number 4. My number 4. Now we're getting on the good stuff. Well, I mean, I think once we hit 5 or 6, but my number 4 is the Jamie Foxx show.
Don't know it.
Jamie Foxx, obviously you know Jamie Foxx.
Yes, I know Jamie
Okay.
Foxx. If I
Um,
didn't, that would
yeah.
be crazy.
He is pretty much the show is like he lives with his aunt and uncle. I mean, yeah, aunt and uncle, and they own like a hotel, and so he's helping them run the hotel,
Okay.
and it's just hilarious. It is so funny. It's crazy that you haven't seen any of these shows, but Jamie Foxx show, so good, and it just shows you how good a comedian Jamie Foxx is. Like he used to do stand up, like before he did anything. Well, yeah, he used to do stand up. Then he was part of that show, Living Color. Then he started doing movies and stuff like that. But Jamie Foxx show is just so good. So many good characters. So many good moments. One of my favorite episodes is when him and the other guy, his other person he works with, it's just very simple. They had to go retake their driver's license test or something like that. I think
Yeah.
they got a ticket or something. They had to do like a driver's like course where you get the points taken off your
Oh, okay,
something
yeah.
like that. And they had the dude you ever seen Hang with Mr. Cooper? Never mind. They had a dude who played Hang with Mr. Cooper there, and he was like the instructor, but he was like super military, and it's hard to explain, but it is hilarious. And obviously, you've never seen Hanging with Mr. Cooper or never even heard of it.
No.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
Did these even come out during my time?
They came out in
Jeez.
the 90s.
I was born in 93, okay?
Jeez, that's crazy. I keep forgetting that year.
So anything in the
Yeah.
90s is like
Jeez.
I was a young lad.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to show you at least some trailers of the shows. But so good, Jamie Foxx is so good. Like these are like peak sitcom shows. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like
Yeah,
peak
no, I hear you.
shows, like so good. Back when 90s was really sitcoms era. That's when they were so big. But yeah,
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx show is awesome. You gotta just check it out.
Interesting. My number 4 is Two Broke Girls.
Two Broke Girls. Okay. I know the show. Never watched. I've seen clips. Never watched it like a true episode.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like the two girls, they're trying to save the money. I forget what they're trying to save the money up for, but like each episode, they start off with a certain amount of money, and then something happens. They either gain more money or they lose money.
Oh,
and they
cool.
work their waitresses at this place.
Mm-hmm.
And and just funny stuff just happens to them.
Oh, it's cool that they actually keep track of the money.
That's
actually
so like
pretty cool
at the beginning
idea.
of the episode, they'll have like $456, and by the end of the episodes, they could be like down to $230.
Oh, that's funny. I thought that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I forget what they're trying to save their money up for, but I think they were trying to get a cupcake shop or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen the show in a while because I've been watching like Futurama and King of the Hill a lot lately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I do like the girl. What's her name? The main girl.
With the black hair or the blonde hair?
The black hair.
Yeah, I like her too.
Yeah. She could have made the list of my
Ah.
crushes. She could have been the top 15. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. My number 3. Peak show. Fresh Prince Bel-Air.
Okay, I know this show. Don't think I don't, because I do.
All right. At least one of them you know.
Hey, I knew Malcolm in the Middle, and I knew
Married with Children.
Married with Children.
Yeah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is like literally one of the best shows of all time. Freaking Will Smith was killing it. You can see his range. So many comedy spots, but they get serious at points as well. They deal with race. They deal with one of the most serious episodes is with him and his father.
I was about to say his dad, yeah.
Relationship with that. Stuff with Carlton. Like so many good moments from that show. They had the dance. The Carlton dance, but then they had the other one. The jump on it. That so many good stuff where he Jazzy Jeff, his friend Jazz, he always get thrown out of the house and they just show him flying out the house. So many good moments, so many good like cameos. Like Nia Long, my girl Nia Long. That's on my list. She's in the show. I'm trying to think. What's the girl, the model that had her own TV show, the black girl?
I told you I'm not good with names.
Oh, I think it's.
How many times did I tell you this?
I thought it's Tia. Is it Tia or something? Damn, she had a Next Top Runway model show or something like that. Oh, okay. But yeah, Fresh Prince is literally so good. Kid from Philly, go move with his rich uncle, right? Yeah, his uncle, right? Yeah, Uncle Phil, his rich uncle, and you know it's a fish out of water story, pretty much.
Yeah,
you know? And it's so good, really good. One of the best theme songs of all time for a TV show.
Yeah, that is pretty darn good.
Yeah,
people still talk about that song nowadays. I see it like scrolling through Facebook, and sometimes that pops up.
People know the theme song and don't even know the show. Like never watched the episode of the show. So, pretty good. Yeah, one of the best. So, that's my number 3.
Nice. My number 3 is Full House.
Full House. It's a good show. I did watch it. It just didn't make my list because it's like Family Matters was like almost the same type of show.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I did watch Full House a lot. It's definitely a good one with the girls. What are their names?
Stephanie, Michelle, and DJ.
Yeah. Really good. Funny show. Definitely, it's a little on the cheesy side.
Yeah, I know, but I grew up watching it. It was so good.
It was part of TGIF. That shows out. Yeah, Full House, Family Matters, some other shows. I'm trying to remember what the other shows was, but
hey, at least we got another one.
Maybe Home Improvement was on there. Have you ever seen?
I've seen Home.
Okay,
that's with Tim Allen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Maybe Home Improvement. I'm not sure, but yes, Full House is good. Even the spinoff Fuller House was good.
It was okay.
Yeah. That was good. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I seen like my wife watched it, so I seen like parts of it.
I've seen most of it. I think I didn't see like the last like 3 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Or 2 episodes, but I'm really not into it.
Yeah.
Truthful.
Okay.
It was cheesier.
Yeah, I mean, it's Full House is cheesy. So you think they like if they made Full House serious, like the spinoff serious, it would have been kind of weird, I guess. So they tried to say, all right, well, Full House is super cheesy, so I guess we have to make it cheesy as well,
Yeah, that's
to make
true,
it
yeah.
fit. Because you make it like I don't know, I guess like Full House was very cheesy compared to all the other sitcoms. It was like super
That's true.
cheesy.
That is true.
But it was good. It was definitely good. I watched it when it came on, but it was definitely on the cheesier side. But yeah, Full House is a good one. That's a good pick. So we're at number 2, right?
Yep.
My number, did I pick a number? Yeah. My number 2 is The Cosby Show.
Oh, okay.
Now, we're not talking about, Bill Cosby as a person. We're talking about the show. We're going to keep those two separate. But The Cosby Show is literally one of the best TV shows of all time. And it spanned over years and years. Like, it was on for so long that you grew up with the kids. It came out in the 80s. And you grew up with the kids. And it's such a feel-good show. But it dealt with it's pretty much showing like a black audience, like you can have your own TV show and it doesn't have to be like a stereotypical type show.
Yeah.
It can show a black family where the father is a doctor and the mother's a lawyer.
Yeah.
In the 80s and it shows how their kids grew up in the world. Such a good show. And it's so many fun moments. And like there was spinoffs. There's 2 spinoffs. And actually I think both spinoffs were actually pretty good. Wait, was it 2 spinoffs or at least 1 spinoff? You ever heard? I know you haven't heard the show, but there's a show called A Different World.
No, I haven't.
So it was the daughter, she went to college. So that was a spinoff show, A Different World.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this show is so good. Yeah, I mean, A Different World could have made my list too. That's a really good show. But Cosby Show is so good. I will get my kids to watch it because I think it's a good show for kids to watch. It deals with adult stuff too, but it's like a show anyone can watch. It's just so good.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
My number 2 is Friends.
Friends. Yes.
I actually started watching that show a couple months ago. It's been on TV right before The Big Bang Theory, and I've been watching it, and it's actually pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's a good show. I've seen some episodes. I watched Friends a little bit. It's another, I guess, good show that has a really good theme song.
Yes, it does have a good theme song.
Yeah, it's a good show. Just about a bunch of people dating. What's the premise? I think they're all just like friends and obviously friends.
Things happen. Chandler and Monica, they get together and stuff like that, and then it's just friends just being goofy.
Goofy friends and some dating with each other and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's a really good show. I've seen episodes. I've never watched a whole season or something, but I've definitely seen episodes. But yeah, it's definitely a good show.
Yeah,
definitely good. All right, cool. Now we're down to number 1.
Yep.
My number 1 is one of literally my favorite TV show. Like, it's one, and then the other is like further down. But this is the most funniest show ever. I love it, and my number 1 is Martin. And you have never seen it.
No. I've never even heard of it.
Never even heard of Martin. I think we should just
wait.
Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence has a TV show called Martin.
Explain it to me.
Martin, he's a radio show host.
No, I've never seen it.
And it's him and his girlfriend. He has a couple friends, and they just have funny moments. So good.
Yeah. No.
You know Martin Lawrence, right?
I know Martin.
From Bad Boys.
Yeah, I know Martin Lawrence. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, you never even. I think we should literally. You should have to react to the show, Martin.
Okay, we can do that.
I think we should do that. We should put that on the timeline. Have you react to Martin.
Okay.
It's so good. It's so good. Like, there's so many moments I will crack out dying laughing. I'll still watch the show now and still die laughing from what happens on that show.
That's good. That's a good show then.
It's so good. I can't believe it. See, never even heard of it.
I probably heard of it before.
Yeah.
I just don't remember it.
Yeah. He plays like multiple characters on the show as well.
And you know what? There might even be a possibility that if I watch it, I could be like, I've seen that before.
Yeah. I think you have. It's very popular. Like, it came on Fox. You might. I think if you played like the theme song, you might have. It's very catchy theme song. Yeah, so
because there's sometimes where like I watch something like I've never seen that, and then I watch it, I'm like, I think I've seen that before. Yeah,
I think you had to have seen Martin at least one episode, or at least a clip, or at least you heard the theme song or something like that. But we'll get into that. We'll see. We might do reactions, so stay tuned for that. We might do some reactions to Martin.
Woo! All right, my number one is, you already guessed it, The Big Bang Theory.
That was your number one. No wonder you didn't say anything.
I love this show. This is like my all-time favorite show. I watch it Monday through Friday, every day, except for the weekend because it doesn't really come on, or it comes on weird times and I'm hanging out with my boyfriend. But I watch it every day, and it's like, I just think it's so funny. I love the characters. The cast is perfect and stuff like that. It's just such a good show.
Now, I've never watched a full episode, but I've seen clips, and I do think it's funny. I know, I like the cast. I know Blossom, the girl who plays Blossom, is in it as well.
Blossom?
You never heard of Blossom? What's the girlfriend? It was one of she has glasses.
Amy Farrah or Bernadette?
I don't know her name.
Blonde or brunette?
She's brunette.
It's Amy Farrah. That's Miriam Balak or something like that.
I don't remember her name, but all I know is she had her own TV show called Blossom. Oh man, it just shows you. I keep forgetting you're younger than me. You won't know these things. But that's another thing I have to show you right after this, recording this. But yeah, wow, we have to put you up on some stuff.
Yeah. That's why I'm so perfect for this podcast.
Yeah, so you can learn.
Because there's so much I haven't seen that you could just use for future content.
Yes. So much. But yeah, I've seen parts of it. It's definitely funny. I think I should eventually watch it. I know, like, it comes on right before my wrestling show I watch, AEW. So
yep.
So I do watch like the ending of some episodes because it's right before wrestling.
Yeah, Sheldon Cooper's too funny.
Yeah, definitely funny. Definitely like I know they play D&D, right?
Yeah, they do.
I always want to play D&D.
Me too, and I've got invited. My friend was doing D&D, and she invited me to it, but I couldn't make it because of something. And I'm like, I missed my opportunity to go and do it.
Yeah, one day I'll play some D&D. I want to play it and try it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good show. Big Bang Theory. Definitely a very different list between each other.
Yes.
No crossover.
No
crossover at all. Which is telling. Like, most of mine are from the 90s. Yours is kind of newer.
Yeah, mine are newer. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's bound to happen. Different age range, different generations gonna have those different, things.
So guys, email us, comment your list. We want to see yours. Let us know what your favorite show is. Are yours similar to ours? Whose list is better? Of course, mine, obviously.
Mine. Yeah, definitely compare and contrast lists. I would definitely like to hear from you and let us see your list and how it compares to ours. And see what kind of generation. Like I said, I think it's generation definitely plays a big thing into it.
Yes, definitely.
What kind of show. Yeah. We both got some good lists. Oh, do you have any honorable mentions?
Yes, I do. I have one. Kim's Convenience.
Kim's Convenience. That sounds familiar.
It's on Netflix.
Oh.
The guy from Avatar plays in it, the uncle.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I've seen that. I'm going to have to check that out. It's funny?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Okay.
I just started watching it.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Even though my boyfriend's like on season 4 and I'm like 2 episodes in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I have some reason I went on Netflix and like they have like shorts. They're playing shorts and stuff now.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen videos on there. Like they show like when it plays like a preview, they show
Yeah.
you how long it is. Something like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Interesting.
Yeah. I have some. I'm just gonna run down the list. So all these shows that you have never seen before. My Brother and Me.
Nope.
Nope. It's an old 90s Nickelodeon show. Only had like 1 or 2 seasons, but
Okay.
really good. Clarissa Explains It All. Another Nickelodeon show from the 90s. Starring Melissa Joan Hart. You know
Okay.
her. Scrubs.
Oh, okay.
Scrubs really good. Comedy show about hospital and all that stuff. Really good. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Really good. He's the writer, the guy who wrote Seinfeld. One of the writers
okay.
from Seinfeld.
I actually don't like Seinfeld.
No, I never really. I respect the comedy, like how it's set up, because I like Curb Your Enthusiasm, so I gotta like Seinfeld because it's the same kind of premise, like comedy wise. But I never really watched Friends. Not Friends. I never watched Seinfeld like that. But I watched like clips and like funny clips and stuff.
Okay.
Kenan and Kel.
Okay, I know that one. That's a good one.
Salute Your Shorts. You never heard of.
Nope.
Old 90s Nickelodeon show. Hey Dude. Another 90s Nickelodeon show. Everybody Hates Chris.
I know that one.
You know that one. That's a really good one. Definitely. I don't know if these are considered TV sitcoms, but I'm just going to say them anyway. Monk.
Monk. Yeah. Okay. Monk. I know that one.
And then Psych.
I don't know Psych.
Psych is really good. I think you'll like it. It's about a guy who fakes that he's a psychic, and he runs his own psychic detective agency.
Oh, I've seen that before. Yeah, my boyfriend was watching that.
Yeah, it's a good.
That came out like a while ago.
Yeah, it came
right?
out a while ago.
Yeah. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of that. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a really good show. They had a movie. I reviewed it on the channel, so if you go back and watch it, you'll see the review.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
I was just thinking Roseanne is another show.
Roseanne, yes, that's a good one. I watch a lot of Roseanne.
Roseanne is good. Yeah.
Roseanne is definitely a good one. I'll say just a quick one that I never really watched, but I fell asleep to is the show called MASH. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
I've heard of that.
Every time I would watch some show and then I would hear the theme song of MASH and it would make me fall asleep. It's like some somber music in a helicopter, and I always remember falling asleep to MASH. So
that's funny.
So yeah, guys, that's the episode. Make sure you give us your list, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Bye.
Peace out.